working behind the scenes.
We're supposed to be
Goodness.
right on at 10.
10:03.
There she
We're
is.
starting
Miss
late.
Lakia, how you doing? Hey, that order needs to be ready by 11:15. Don't forget the 2 bags of ice, and we don't have tongs, so make sure you put extra spoons. Okay.
He said chop chop.
Yeah. So how was your weekend?
Who are you
Mine?
asking?
Anybody? How was y'all's weekend?
Beauty goes first. So my weekend was pretty chill. I didn't do much. I was just at the house resetting for this week, trying to get my life together.
Exactly. You got your life together.
I did. Finally, right? I swear, teachers on summer break, the time just kind of like meshed us together. I didn't even know a day. Like, for the longest, everything is just whatever. Time does not exist.
Look at my best friend there with her fresh back scratchers.
What is Mike
Always.
call the summer break for teachers?
Oh God.
Teacher mating season. I will report back August 1st at the end of it, and I'll let you know how that went.
Look at Celise is in the chat. What's up, Celise?
Hey, boo.
I am South over it. Nice. Hello, welcome to the chat.
Sean, you ready? I'm ready for the beach this weekend.
I am more than ready, my friend. But you know who's really ready to go?
Who?
Come on,
Michelle?
Michelle. She's already picking out her bathing suit.
Jen's gonna be wearing the lucky hat.
Ooh, yeah. They'll be wearing them together. What's up, Sam? JHNSD. Finals will be over before Mike gets back.
Yeah.
No.
It might be. This might be it. So we're going to be rising together through the highs and the lows. Everybody was complaining about the music. They were trying to blame the music, that was the culprit for the Spurs not winning. So I went ahead and brought the old music back along with the old, overlay that we had and all that. So we're going back to the basics. Hopefully this will go ahead and translate into a Spurs win. But thank you for everyone who's joining us today. I'm joining you from beautiful West Side San Antonio, Puro Exit 7 over here. We're going to be joined by the one and only, the beautiful Myra Chronicles here. Got her
Good morning.
fresh set of back scratchers over the weekend.
Sure did.
Right? You got your life together. You secured the
I got my life together. I secured the Dutch. It'll be a good day. It's going to be a good day.
And you got Chick-fil-A because I told you, I'm getting Chick-fil-A. And you're like, that
I know, I
sounds
was like,
good.
I need to get Chick-fil-A. So
Y'all need to bring me some Chick-fil-A. I need some over here.
Right? And Sean, we're going to be joined by Sean Quintero here, joining us live from the patio over at Chanks.
You also got your back scratchers on?
Put the white gloss on them.
Right?
Yeah. And look at everybody's already saying, pack the bags. Music is back. They said Spurs getting the dub tonight.
Man, you got to believe still, man. You can't sit there and think that this is over for 1 second. If you're a fan, you still got to believe.
If they don't win tonight, I smell a sweep coming.
Yeah, I will honestly
Joe,
sit there and say that if they don't win tonight, okay, then at that point you can start saying, okay, it's probably not going to happen. But there have been 5 teams in the NBA that have come back from 2 down. Why can't we be the 6th one?
Why can't that be me?
Why
like
not?
3 doors down?
Why not? I don't know, man. You sit there and I think this team has shown us that they can come from behind. They can sit there and be put, backs against the walls, and they still find a way, man. They still find a way. And it sucks being that it's in the finals going down 2-0, but man, I don't know. I'm not going to give up on them yet.
These are the teams that have come back from losing the first 2 games of an NBA final series. The 06 Miami Heat, 2016 Cleveland, 2026 San Antonio Spurs losing the first 2 games. Will they come back? It's a big old question mark.
They will.
And like Sean was saying,
so.
Why can't that be me? Okay, 3 doors down.
Look, you can sit there and you can say it all you want, Joe. right? That you don't think they're going to come back. But you know what? You didn't think they were going to get this many wins. You
No,
didn't
I
think that they were going to
did
sit there and
not
That
get
is
to the
say they were
true.
first
coming
round.
back. You're putting
You
words
didn't
in
think
my
a
mouth.
lot of things of the Spurs, as did many other people. Yet here we are in the NBA Finals, and then now y'all want to be doubters. Now y'all want to put your heads down. No,
I didn't say
this,
they
this
couldn't come
team
back.
has
That was you
this
putting
team
that in my mouth. I didn't
has
say that.
shown us,
Pause.
great things, and they're going to continue. And if they don't win, if they go, if I'd get a win, man. But if they don't, you know what? It was still a great season. At the end of the day, it was a great season, and this may be good for them to sit there and get kicked around. But again, I'm just not going to give up on them yet.
I've said that all along that we've made it this far. So if we win, great. And if we don't, that's good too. We'll come back next year and really take it.
Don't stop believing. Those are that we should have like a
Journey
playlist.
song?
Why can't that be me from
Well,
Three Doors
okay, Sam
Down?
Selena started the
Don't
playlist.
stop believing from Journey.
Eye of the Tiger?
Oh gosh, I think these are all the ones that Sam had in the playlist. Did he send it to y'all? He sent it in the group chat, right?
Yeah.
He'll say something here in a minute. I know he will.
Who else am I gonna
Bobby
fire off?
February?
On
But
my
okay, so a lot of people sat there and they blamed this play of Wemby turning the ball over
It
at
was
the end of the game.
Wemby.
Like he lost the game. Wemby, Fox, and Castle combined for 12 turnovers. You can't blame one turnover. And not only that,
If that was Castle, you would have blamed Castle in a heartbeat. This L is on
okay,
him.
but Castle's the ball handler. Wemby is not the ball. He should not be the one taking it up.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it was
you can
still
blame
his
Wemby,
fault.
yes, and in some ways you have to, right? Castle makes eye contact with him. Maybe he's sitting there saying, "Okay, I got to give the ball to him," and then Castle heads over towards the sideline and he starts throwing the ball. Then, but if you have your defense coming in on you, is that really the place that you want to give him the ball? That wouldn't be it. Maybe he's thinking, give him the ball, call timeout. He's headed towards the sideline. I don't know. There's too many what ifs that they're not going to sit there and discuss because they don't want to throw each other under the bus. At the end of the day, if you're a ball handler, whether it be Fox or Castle, you go get that dang ball. If you're Mitch, you probably call a timeout. You can't sit there and put the blame on one person. You can put the blame on inexperience because why wasn't this talked about inside the huddle? Why didn't they talk about this late towards the game? What we're going to do if we get put in a situation where, you either tie it, you have a chance to win it. These things need to be talked about beforehand. They need to be coached. And it wasn't. And it wasn't. So,
Well, here's the infamous play. And I'm going to go ahead and say something after this. We're going to watch the play. And this was the play that, Mitch could have went ahead and called a timeout, decided not to. And there you go. Wemby bouncing it off the back of Castle, and that's all she wrote. Game over. And the thing is, you look at this play and you go back and you check it out. Wemby's looking right at Castle, and Castle's not even paying attention to him.
the view from behind Wemby is actually better.
Oh,
It
I
gives
get
a
that,
better
but
look at what
Castle,
happened.
Castle had his back towards Wemby. He wasn't paying attention, and Wemby was anticipating that Castle was going to get the ball because he's trying to give it to your point guard to dribble it up the court. But in this sense, Castle wasn't even unaware. He was just trying to get down court. And these are the miscues, little things like this that'll dictate the outcome of a close game. It's mistakes on both ends. But the parallels that we can take away from this, Spurs had heartbreak way back when. This had all the makings to me of the infamous Rod Strickland pass that went into no man's land, that came back to haunt the Spurs. And that team was very good. They could have gone on if that had not happened, and they would have dispatched the Portland Trailblazers. If it was not for that botched pass, that team could have went to the NBA Finals before 1999. This play had the same parallel to me as that Rod Strickland play from way back when. And sometimes it comes down to little mistakes, little moments like this. And this young Spurs team right now, this was a moment. This was a mistake that they made, and it cost them the game. It was a close game. They came and battled, and it was a great game to watch. You were excited if you were a Spurs fan because you saw your team come back when they looked like they were just going to get run out the building. And they fought back, and they found some things that they can go ahead and use in this game that they're going to have tonight against the Knicks. The Knicks are not an unbeatable team. The Spurs just hadn't figured them out. And the thing with the Spurs is that they want to be aggressive. They all want to put their heads down. They want to go ahead and attack, attack, attack. And I get that because they're trying to go ahead and circumvent or fight back against the zone that's bothering them. The only other way that you can go ahead and disrupt the zone is to knock down some shots. It's not hard, it's fundamental basketball. Instead of having to put your head down and be out of control and trying to attack the rim and take poor shots, start knocking down some open jumpers. Start making that zone collapse and come out and guard you. It'll open up the floor spacing a little bit, and that will allow Wemby to work inside the paint. But the thing is that Wemby has to assert himself in the paint, and they're making it difficult for him to get in there. And that's going to be up to the point guards to go ahead and give him the ball in the correct position for him to score. Wemby's having to work a lot, and I think he's trying to do too much. Same thing could be said with Castle. These players are trying to do too many things. And the team starts to collapse a little bit. They're not shooting the ball very well. They get a little bit discouraged. They get frustrated. But it comes down to just fundamental basketball. They can just go ahead and get back to the basics. I think they can do a great job against this Knicks team. It's not hard. It's just that the Knicks present a matchup problem. And I had told you guys about this. It's going to be a matchup issue for the Spurs. And hopefully Mitch can make the adjustments to go ahead and right the ship. That's what I'm looking for in tonight's game 3, pivotal game 3. Spurs have to come out strong, and they have to match the energy of the Knicks right away because Madison Square Garden is going to be popping tonight. It's going to be popping bad. And the Spurs have been there before. So they're used to this. They just got to go ahead and weather the storm in the beginning. Just calm down. Just go ahead and play your game. Let the Knicks go out and do their thing. And if they can stay within striking distance, hey, that's great. That's all you can do. Just go ahead and just keep on chipping away. Don't let it get out of hand because you don't want to go ahead and have to play from coming back from 20 points or 14 points because they're going to expunge a lot of energy. Just go ahead and play fundamental basketball. Get back to the basics. And we do got a super chat from the Drew Show.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, Drew Show. And he says, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Appreciate it. He says, I'm so glad I moved out of that loser town of poor losers in San Antonio. Just a bunch of cowboy cultists, not Spurs fan. How the heck do you sell your finals ticket for profit? Not a true fan does this. And that's the thing, Drew. I get you, man. They've all done that as far as Spurs fans go. These Knicks fans wouldn't have showed up the way they did if Spurs season ticket members weren't selling their tickets. And that's exactly what they did. They tried to capitalize on that. And there you go. So what are your thoughts on tonight's game, Myra? What do you think the Spurs need to do in order to win game 3?
Be better. I mean, I don't even know what to say at this point. Last time I said that they were going to come in hot. Wemby was going to be pissed off with a fire lit under his eyes and he was going to perform crazy. And, all this happened. I'm hopeful. I still believe in my Spurs. I think they're going to, I'm just as a fan, like I do believe we're going to go out there and we're going to get it. But, I don't know. I've got to wait and see at this point. I'm just hoping for the best. That's all.
Everybody's saying the old song is back. Yeah, well, you all wanted the song back. You all were blaming that the new music was the reason why the Spurs were losing.
I wanted to go over when you were just talking right now and you were saying like Wemby needs to get in the paint, but we've been saying that the whole season. And you can see the adjustments that other teams have made with Wemby as far as his defense goes. They sit there and they'll put a screen on him so it allows their player to attack the rim, right?
Yeah.
What I don't understand is what's taking Mitch so long to sit there and design plays that's going to sit there and who's the smallest guy on the court? Who's guarding them? They should be setting a screen for Wemby down low. Yeah. You should disguise them in multiple ways. You set screens on top of the key, but get Wemby there to sit there. They either got to rotate and switch the players or they got to fight through it and then feed them the ball. But there's nothing that's like that happening. There's nothing being coached up about it. We're not sitting there saying, hey, let's make it easier for you to get inside the paint. Because let's face it, Wemby's tall, lower. Okay. He's tall. I get it. But he's just skinny. He's lengthy. That's all he is. And we need to sit there and help him out, get down low, and get that ball into him. We need to make it easier for him, and we're not doing that. We don't we're sitting there and we're pressing the game. We're pushing it really fast, which is good. The Spurs want to play that way. But when it's not there, pull out. Don't dribble. Don't try and draw contact. Don't try and get some stupid foul. If it's not there, pull out. Let's get in a half court setting and let's get a good play in. And that's where the Spurs mess up. That's what I think they don't do well.
They don't do well when they don't move the ball, when they get stagnant with their offense. So what's happened with New York, and you can see what they're doing, they have really good ball movement, right? Their floor spacing is great. They have a lot of fluidity to their offense. They have a lot of movement going on. And the Spurs on the other end, they don't have a lot of movement. They're just stagnant. They're letting the zone bother them. They're just camped out beyond the 3-point line while all the Knicks players are running either a 3-2 or a 2-3 zone, and they're just crowding the paint, taking away the passing lanes, making things difficult for them. And the Spurs are having trouble with that. And Wemby's having trouble trying to get to his spots inside the paint because they're coming out and they're guarding him. They're putting different defenders on him. They get the help defense to come over, and now you have 2 or 3 people trying to guard Wemby and making it hard for him. And you have to go ahead and just be like, okay, we need to go ahead and help Wemby out. Let's go ahead and get some pick and roll action going. Let's come out, set some screens, do something to go ahead and kind of give them a little bit of space to work with. But again, they're just camped out beyond the 3-point line. They're just camped out looking at each other. There's no like anybody moving without the ball. You're not really seeing a lot of backdoor cuts, anything of that nature. The Spurs need to go ahead and add some movement. They need to do something with their offense because what they've run in these first 2 games hasn't worked. So again, they need to go ahead and start doing something different. Start knocking down some shots instead of being a little bit complacent. I think the Spurs have been a little scared these first 2 games. They've been playing scared. And when you do that, you start getting desperate. You start trying to go ahead and play hero ball. And I think that's what we've seen, where these players start, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and put the team on my back. I'm going to go ahead and try to score. And they try to force the issue, and they start playing out of control, putting their head down, being aggressive, going to the rim. It's turning the ball over. They're calling offensive fouls against them. They're not playing real good team ball right now. And I think it's just them getting frustrated and discouraged by what the Knicks are running out there on the court for the San Antonio Spurs. And you got to take into consideration, you do have a former assistant Spurs head coach there as the Knicks head coach in Mike Brown. And you also have Jeremy Sohan, former San Antonio Spur. He said he's going to feed him all the information he can.
We don't speak that name, my friend.
I'm
Oh,
like,
I
"Look,
agree about that.
I also think they don't take advantage of when Robinson's in. Like, too much credit. Like, leave the guy on the outside. Don't even guard him. It was no different from when we did have Sohan on our team. And what was he? He was an offensive liability, right? Team would just sit there and not worry about him. They could sit there and guard other players. And I don't think the Spurs are doing a good job with that. They're kind of leaving him away, and not attacking him when he gets it, but I don't think it's enough. I do think they need to take more advantage of those situations.
what would you like to see in tonight's game, Myra? What will you want to see more of that you think worked for the Spurs maybe in the previous series against Oklahoma City that you'd like to see in this series against the Knicks? Who do you want to see step up and kind of help the Spurs get the win over the Knicks tonight?
I don't think it's just one of them. I think as a whole, like we need to get it together. We haven't been playing cohesive. I think
Yeah.
everyone's just kind of been under pressure and it just hasn't been together like it has in the past. I'm trying to find the comment. Jason said something about Wemby needing to be more aggressive on the first half rather than saving it for the second half. And I think that's true. I feel like we start really, really slow. And then when it's crunch time, that's when we try to do all the things and try different things to try, to win the game. And you can't do it. You got to start from the beginning so that you can figure out what it is that works and what doesn't and move to the second half.
Man, Drew shows fiery today.
Here comes the money.
He's mad. Drew, you're mad. You're mad, man. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. It says all you losers talking puro this and gente that don't deserve any protein. If this is how you act when the finals come to town, not a sports town, I can't blame the players. SA is tragically poor. He sounds like Miguelito.
Goodness.
He sounds like Miguelito. And he's
He said
referring.
like 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
there's another one.
Yeah, there's another one. I'm trying to get to him. I'm reading all the chats right now.
Excuse me.
And all the Spurs fans are rightfully so upset with all the season ticket members who kind of sold their tickets to the Knicks fans. I get that.
Someone said some.
Here comes the money.
And here's the Drew show again. Thank you, Drew. He goes, don't be giving me if you think they can win tonight. You're not a true fan. Your whole city and ticket buyers are not true fans. They sold their tickets. Full
Jesus.
stop. He goes, your city is not worthy.
Get out here.
Drew
Man.
shows mad.
He big mad.
Right? There's still a chance. The Spurs can win. It's not like all is lost. They're down. Oh, they lost their first two games at home, but they could easily go on the road and pull up an upset here and wind up beating the Knicks at home, two times and evening the series, and then come back to San Antonio for a pivotal game 5 in front of the hometown crowd. That would be something. That would be the
That would be
pageantry
crazy.
that the NBA wants right now. Because I said the Spurs would win this in 7, and we've only played 2 games. There's still what 5 more games to play. So all is not lost, but the Spurs do need to obviously play a lot better than they did. Man, you need to do something with Castle. Like, I don't know if Mitch needs to sit down and talk with them and tell him, look, man, you just got to be patient. You can't just always want to go ahead and just put your head down and drive to the rim. You have to be under control, because when you start turning the ball over as many times as you've had in this whole playoff series, it hasn't just been against the Knicks. It's been this whole playoff series that the Spurs have been on. For all the good things that Castle gives you, the one thing that Sean's very critical about, and rightfully so, is just as the rest of us have seen as well, is Castle's inability to take care of the ball. It's a detriment to the team at times. You can't be turning the ball over a lot and expect the opposing team not to go ahead and capitalize off of that. Those mistakes put points up on the board, especially in your close games. You can't make mistakes like that. What do you think Mitch needs to do with Castle, Sean?
Well, one thing when you talk about the turnovers, I think Castle has reduced the amount of turnovers he's had. But when you look at like this last game, there's a lot of they don't count as turnovers, but it wasn't just Castle. It was Harper at times. It was Fox at times, getting blocked when they're taking the ball inside, leading to them getting the ball. You know what I mean? So as far as for Castle, I mean, he just needs to, again, you gotta, when you watch the players on the Knicks team and they're driving in and they see this big body Wemby, what do? They turn around. They sit there and say, nope, ain't gonna happen. Let me go give the ball to someone else, or let me make something happen, right?
Yeah.
You see it a few times with the Spurs when they're driving the ball in, they get the defense to collapse on them, and you get a good pass, and all of a sudden here goes with a dunk or a lob, right? But they don't look for that right away. They're looking to sit there and try and either draw a foul or just make some miraculous play. They got to go in with the mindset saying, hey, look, if it's not there for me, I need a pullback. I need to sit there and make sure that I create. And again, I said it earlier about getting into that half-court setting. I think that's where the Spurs lack experience or talent in some sense. They don't know how to play in a half-court setting. They're either run and gun or they're just a lot of one-on-one. How many times do you sit there and see Fox just trying to make some play with himself, or Harper or someone else like that? We need to see more passing, get that ball moved around, feed it inside, and again, make some better plays. Whether it's Castle, it's not all Castle. As much as I sit there and say I was upset, because the guy was having like 9 turnovers, 11 turnovers.
Yeah, come correct. It's not all
I
Castle.
think he's cleaned it up. I really do. I think he's cleaned that up. But again, you just got to be smarter inside the paint. And it's not just him; it's everyone else.
Period.
Yeah. So we have another super chat coming in from the Drew
It's
Show, but I'm not going to
crazy.
read that because he's being nasty. And I've already told you
The
about this,
chat
Drew. I
is
appreciate the
crazy.
super chats, but
Yeah, y'all leave Drew alone.
no, it's not even about that. He's attacking the people. Look, man, let's be nice here. But I'm not going to read
Be
stuff like that.
nice.
I'm
I
not
gotta
going to
read.
read
I gotta
that,
sit there
Drew.
and see what he put.
I appreciate the support, but let's be nice here. So we got another incoming super chat, and this one's going to be from Jason Garcia.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
All right, thank you, Jason. We do appreciate it. He says, Sean, give the Drew Show a few margaritas. He's salty today. Go Spurs, go.
Y'all come over before the game, have some margaritas. I won't be here though.
You won't be here, but you can go ahead and say, hey, if you go over there and tell Sean when he is there, tell him the area 210 sent you. He might, like I said, sweeten the deal for you a little bit.
I know. I love the way Joe gives discounts for me.
I didn't say that he was going to give you discount. I said he
Might
just
take
might
a little
sweeten it a little
something.
bit.
Say hi to Haley. Say hi to Haley.
There you go. Just tell him. We're sending you business. We're sending you business.
That's right. You're right. I want y'all to show up. Maybe you
Yeah.
get a free lettuce wrap. They're good, by the way.
They are delicious, by the way. Me
Yeah.
and Myra will be there.
Well, they're already canceling parties in New York.
Oh
Because,
Really?
yeah.
I
yeah,
Yeah,
saw
there's not
that.
going to be a watch party anymore. And then they're telling the fans to get there 2 hours early to go through like a TSA check thing. You have to like minimize how much you take. It's
yeah,
crazy. That is insane.
because you
Imagine
can,
paying all that money and you can't eat.
right?
That's crazy.
That's one thing when I know we're upset because we have fans that are selling their tickets. They're getting offered so much money, but
Yeah.
from the people from New York, they're saying that it's cheaper to fly here, get a room, watch the game than it is to go watch a game in New York. So why not?
That's crazy.
It is, right? When you sit there and think about it. And we sit there and we complain about our ticket prices. Good Lord. I can't imagine.
I think
Oh
the
my.
entry fee just to get into Madison Square Garden was ridiculous. It was starting at $3,000, but it's
Oh,
gone up from there.
no, that's way too much.
Yeah, it's way too much. Too much for my blood. But they did go ahead and cancel the New York Knicks watch party that they usually have outside the arena because President Trump is going to be there in attendance allegedly, and they kind of want to go ahead and have security, over there for that attendance
And he was
of
saying that
Mr. Trump.
he may make both games.
Yeah. So I mean, if
Oh
that's the
God,
case,
stay your ass
they're
somewhere.
not going to have the watch party there. But the mayor of New York did say that they're going to go ahead and have a watch party for the fan base at Bryant Park for Game 3. So it's not going to be on the outside of Madison Square Garden, but it will be at Bryant Park. So New York Knicks fans will have a place to watch the game in lieu of President Trump visiting for the Game 3. So there you
Good for
have
them.
that.
Good
He'll
for them.
probably fall asleep halfway through. Stay your
Nah,
ass at home.
I don't know if he'll stay for the whole thing. Maybe he just makes an
Which
appearance
is
and then
even
leaves.
crazier that
Yeah.
he's going through all this to only be there for like 30 minutes.
Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know if he'll be there for the whole thing, but we'll
I
see.
cannot.
We brought it up. We brought it up.
Yeah. And then we have the Drew show coming in hot again.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, Drew, for the $10 super chat. He goes, sorry, puro gente. He goes, this is Dallas in the finals or Houston. They don't turn American Airlines or Arena or Toyota Center into the Madison Square Garden of the Southwest. He goes, you failed your fan test. Simple. It's not being nasty facts. And he's talking about, again, the fan base selling their season tickets to the New York Knicks fans because they were bringing in the New York Knicks fans by the busload. That's a problem. By the busload, they had chartered buses that they were bringing to the front of the Frost Bank Center to go ahead and drop off all these Knicks fans that invaded the Frost Center here in San Antonio.
But
It was craziness.
I've talked with some of the season ticket holders, and I could tell you that some of them, the monthly bill that comes is something they really can't afford. They sit there and they charge it, and they depend on selling them in the playoff time to sit there and pay for the whole season. And that's what they're trying to do. As sad as it sounds, that's that. I'm not sitting there saying I agree with it. I'm just saying that that's what some of them do. They pay it off and then they sit there and they do it again next season.
Look at what Jason Largan's saying. The Rockets haven't been to the finals in 30 years.
Oh, man.
Maybe we should put that out there. Look, I'm going to hit you with a hard stat.
They're
Kush, there you go.
there with our Cowboys. Messed up.
Because he put his prediction. We had Kush on. Shout out to him. He's over there with Apollo Media over in Houston, and he was putting his prediction out there after he did the show with me and Myra, saying that the Spurs were going to lose in 6 to the Knicks. And then look at that. Look at that stat. We should put that out there for him. Look, Kush.
I know. I'm gonna text him right now.
Hey, we got Sam in the chat. Was Sam over at Kyle Field when Argentina was playing Honduras yesterday?
I don't know.
No. Getting warmed up for Thursday with the World Cup, man. We got to bring it up for our boys Matt Gomez and Sam. These guys who are true soccer
Houston
fans.
is crazy right now. The traffic downtown is insane. Avoid downtown at all cost. It's crazy.
I know you're not going to be going to the end of the games because they're expensive right now. There's like $1,000 a ticket just to see your favorite team play over in Houston in the World Cup.
Well, I'm gonna try and go downtown if it doesn't rain and get some content so I can put it out so I can show y'all like the fan bases and everything.
You know,
we'd like to see that.
they have
Yeah.
some rule changes this year that I kind of liked, and some I was like, with the World Cup, that's going to make it pretty interesting. There's restarts, substitutions, which I thought was crazy. Like if they don't make it out on time or go out in a certain area, then they can be down a player for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, can you imagine mandatory off-field treatment? So they'll have to get off the field. Now, there's exceptions, I believe, like if it's a goalkeeper, if it's a head injury, something like that, or if it's on a penalty kick. So the rule changes that they're implementing, I think, is going to be pretty interesting because it's going to sit there and force teams to not have like here's one tactical timeouts. So if there's some sort of injury or something like that happens, they can't go huddle with the coach. They're just trying to cut all the bullcrap that's been going on with soccer, and I think it's going to be pretty interesting because these guys. I mean, let's face it, soccer players are the biggest floppers out there.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the media share number out there. So if you all want to go ahead and text us any content that you all want us to share on screen, whether it be videos or it be pictures or links to something you think is interesting on social, go ahead and text us. The number is 830-391-9164. And I will be keeping an eye out on the media share. And the same thing goes for this. I want to try something different with you guys right now.
Oh, God.
Here we go. We're going to open up the phone line because you all have asked.
Keep it G. Don't be acting crazy.
You all have asked, and we're going to go ahead and try this. So if you want to call us and give us your hot take, the number is 830-391-9164. And I will answer the phone lines. And response. So if you want to do that and you want to be interactive with us, go ahead and call us. The number is 830-391-9164. But don't be trying to sell me anything because then I'll hang up on you.
There you go, Matt Gomez, who's been wanting to talk soccer. Get on the phone and give us a call.
Yeah,
he's saying he's going to be there in Houston this weekend. And I know our buddy Eric Rios is, I'm not sure where he's at, but he's going too. But I want to talk one more thing. I know we don't like talking soccer, but I want to say one more thing. As a soccer player growing up, they are doing hydration breaks, Joe. Like at the 22nd minute, they're going to do like a 3-minute hydration break. And I see this like when I was watching my son play soccer, and I would be like, what the hell they got all these water breaks for? And they're saying, oh, because it's so hot. It was hot for us too. We sit there and play through. We didn't have all these, drinks that are going to sit there and give you all these electrolytes. It's like, man, go out there and suck it up, son. You pass out. That means you're trying really hard. Good Lord.
We got an incoming super chat, and this one's from Sam Salinas. Thank you, Sam, for the support.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
And Sam's saying, he goes, Drew isn't wrong. He goes, the lower bowl season ticket members have been exposed. Many, not all, in the lower bowl are there as a status symbol only. And I think what happened this year in the finals, Spurs haven't been there for quite some time. Wemby's here. He's a big draw. And what's happened with the season ticket members is they went to the dark side. They got allured with the money. I'm going to make a profit, because when you look at how much they actually paid for their tickets, they're probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like maybe $300 to $500, depending on where they're sitting. I'm just saying on average, maybe a little bit more. If you're in the lower bowl, you're going to pay a little bit more, but those ticket prices have just ballooned up and they can't pass that up. They got enamored with making a quick buck, and that's why you had all these Knicks fans in attendance there. But they were selling their tickets not on the secondary market, but on the third market, like TickPick and stuff like that, where they're selling their tickets so they can circumvent the 150-mile radius blackout that the Spurs have imposed when you're trying to sell your tickets through Ticketmaster or SeatGeek or something like that. You're not going to be able to go ahead and get around that. But with TickPick, something like that, or these third-party ticket sites, they can go ahead and do that. But the Spurs were trying to call that, because now if they catch you, they go ahead and revoke your season ticket member privileges for the next season. We got another incoming super chat.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
And here's Jason. Thank you, Jason. He goes, what channel is the game on? And can you share your login? No mames. That's for the poors, bro.
That's for the poors.
That's for the poors.
Sam De La Cruz over here saying it's football. It's football. God, and it's also a pitch. It's not a field. and every single one of us here call it a field. So unless you're going to say everything correct, it's soccer here in the U.S.
All right, relax, relax.
Yeah.
It's just soccer. It's only soccer, man.
Hi, Sam, by the way.
God.
It's only soccer.
Love you.
But
Love you, bye.
I was gonna say,
No,
everybody's,
I know her.
everybody's talking right now about where can I watch the game tonight? What channel's the game on? Share the login with me. I can't afford ESPN. Just get an over-the-air antenna, man. You can go pick one up for $5 from Five Below or from the freaking dollar store.
You know,
stop
they're
your
just
whining and you're
asking you to
complaining.
get
Just
you
hook it up
mad,
to the
Joe.
TV and you can watch it for free.
That's so
They're just
good.
asking you to get you mad.
That's dumb, man. It
Football,
happens every
Okay.
game. I already know. I'm gonna look at social media again. Oh, it's too expensive for me. I can't watch the game.
Jesus.
They do it on purpose. They price out the little man. You can't get an antenna for real and connect it to your TV and watch
I
it
use
for
my
free.
FUBU.
Come on, man. Share the Disney login with me. I'm gonna have to go watch it at the bar. Please, you're gonna spend more than that. You know, you can go and buy ESPN. Myra did. She got ESPN. Was it the plus one with the
Yeah, I
Hulu and all
upgraded.
that?
Yeah.
And now you get to watch the game, right?
Yeah.
There you go. You can just do that. It's all you got to do.
Oh, look, Joe, you got Jen in the chat saying, hi, Joe.
Where is she? Where's Jen? Oh, there she is. Hey, Jen. We look forward to hanging out with you and Alex over the weekend. You got to wear the hat. Jen, if you're watching, you got to wear the cowboy hat today. That's last time she won it, the Spurs won, and she didn't win it. She didn't wear it this last time because they couldn't find the hat. She better wear it today.
She said, "Oh, Joe's sassy today."
Yes, I'm just sassy all the time. What are you talking about?
So, Joe, where are you going to watch the game today? Are you able to? Are you going to be working again?
I'm gonna be working, but I'll be watching it. I have it on as I'm working. You know, doing my thing. But again, man, these people are gonna be like, "Oh, send me the login. I can't watch the game. It's too expensive." Shut up. The Padre that said he couldn't afford the tickets, he's at the game today. I bet you. Shut up, Padre.
Bored.
That's
Shut
like how Mike says, we make it happen. We make it happen.
Oh Lord,
I'll have
Mario
a yard sale.
Cavazos. Teaching the Silvertooth kids gets you paid. No, bro.
It has its perks.
You know what? Being a teacher and putting up with everything that you all have to do, right, during the context of the teaching season, right? And then when you all are off, it's like this is y'all's time to let loose, right? And that's why they're like, that's why Mike calls it teacher mating season, because he says the teachers are on the prowl. They're out there, they're at the bars, the clubs, whatever, having a good time. I'm like, well, they're the ones that are having to teach your kids while you're all at work, and they're having to put up with like a classroom of 20, 30 plus kids. That's too much. I have my hands full with just like my couple of my nieces. Can't even imagine that many kids at one time. No.
Yeah, we don't get to go out during the school year because we got to work and prep. So when it's the 2 months of summer, I'm out every weekend. That's terrible.
Look at Mexican Junior. I'm poor. Hook me up, Joe. Let me run an aux cable from your house to mine. If you're poor, you can't even afford an aux cable. Let's be real. Come on.
Damn.
More or less a $5 antenna. Come on, man. Just go buy the antenna.
Super chat from Tony that came in.
Yeah.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
Myra has a better screen color. Joe and Sean. Okay.
I'm at work, guys. I'm at work. I'm
Yeah, I
outside.
just have my little lights here right now. That's all I got. Maybe
Yeah,
I look
to be
better
fair,
if I
have,
zoom
like,
out.
studio
If I zoom
lights
out, I look
behind
better.
this.
That's when I'm zoomed in.
Yeah.
Okay. Myra has all the nice lights there.
And the studio lights and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I look real bright.
Yeah. She looks all right. She looks all right. Don't tell her that. Don't tell her that. Can't let it get to her head.
I need someone to stroke my ego.
Yeah,
Being singles
exactly.
for the birds.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and give some love to our sponsor here, the man of the hours right here with us, Sean Quintero. So let's go ahead and give some love to PF Chang's, and we'll be back here in about 30 seconds. PF Chang's La Cantera, San Antonio's premier destination for dinner, date night, or happy hour. Enjoy one of their signature dishes, such as the Singapore street noodles, sesame chicken, or Chang's spicy chicken, or their infamous Chang's chicken lettuce wraps, which are delicious, by the way. You can enjoy all this while you're dining in an Asian-inspired atmosphere. And make sure to enjoy the new outdoor patio and try some of PF Chang's signature cocktails and drinks during happy hour, Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. PF Chang's La Cantera is a proud sponsor of the Area 210 podcast. There you go. We appreciate PF Chang's for being a supporter here of the Area 210. And Sean, is there anything new that came out recently that you recommend people go out there?
Yeah, we do, and I need to give you an updated list, but we did bring back the calamari, which I think was great. Has some little Thai chilies in it as well. We have the oolong sea bass, and I know that was some people's favorite. It's not back like how it was before, but it's I think it's a little more elevated, and it's got this like charred a little char on it that makes it taste really great. Let's see, what else did we bring? Oh, we have the lobster and prawns fried rice, which is great. We are going to start soon doing a sushi boat with the dry ice to give it some effect. So that's going to be pretty neat. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming this way. But yeah, I mean, that's what we have. Some new drinks will be on the way as well. Got to come visit us. Got to come check us out.
And look at Sam Salinas says, Myra's so bright, I got to wear shades.
Hey, Joe, but really, I do open at 11. I'm probably going to have to go ahead and log off now, man.
All right.
I got to
Go
get
Bye.
You know, hey, bye. I know I was really looking forward to getting to that relationship talk later.
Your opinion is null and void anyway. Go ahead. Bye.
All right, guys.
Bye,
Fun.
Sean.
Appreciate
See
it,
you.
everybody.
Bye.
All right. So he
Goodness.
gone. He gone. So it just me and
Good.
you now.
Finally. Nah, just kidding. People are asking why I'm wearing green. I'm wearing my Mexican theme Astros shirt. I got it at the game last weekend.
Yeah.
So I just thought that I would wear it today.
Is it a hoodie? Or
No, it's
jersey?
just a regular shirt.
Okay. I thought it was a
Just a
hoodie. I
regular
was
shirt.
like, oh no.
No, it is too hot. Well, my house, I keep my house at 68 degrees, so it's freezing in my office right now. That's why I'm wearing a long sleeve. But yeah, no, outside is too hot and humid to wear
Yeah.
a hoodie.
They're saying you have a better screen color. They like your screen color in the background. It's like a purple.
Oh, that's my wall.
Yeah.
That's the color of my office. Yeah.
They said Joe needs studio lights. I do have studio lights. I got like 3 little ring lights in front of me, plus a big old huge halo light. And I just remembered that right now my setting for the camera, I looked at it, it was at 480p. So I had to bump that up. Bump it up. All right. And we also have a incoming super chat. This is from the Drew Show.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
Appreciate you, Drew. Thank you so much. And he says, remember that time all those rich Boston fans turned American Airlines Arena into Garden Southwest? Oh, wait, that didn't happen. Did it, commenters? This is what he's saying.
Goodness, Drew Show is on one today.
Oh, my God. Jason Largent. I don't call them sewer tooth kids. I call them Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, my God. He's heard so many stories about the children. They will work my nerves. And then at the end of the day, they'll be like, come give me a hug. I love you. Like, you weren't just giving me gray hair 5 minutes ago. Go away.
That's funny. 68 degrees is the perfect AC temperature. Oh, gosh. Nah.
What?
Look at this comment from Big Sean. Astros suck. Let's go, Dodgers.
Anyway.
Oh my God. So again, let's go ahead and show it for everybody so you don't have to go ahead and put it out on social media. This is where you can watch the game tonight. You can watch it for free on ABC, or if you want to go ahead and stream it on ESPN. And again, the tip-off time for the game is going to be 7:30 p.m. San Antonio time. So roughly about 7:40 is when they'll start the official tip. But there you go. You can go ahead and watch this on regular over-the-air TV. And one thing I was going to show was some of these videos and some of the comments have been coming in from like Windhorst and all them. I mean, I'm not going to play like the video because it's going to take a while, but
Right.
you know, they're just kind of saying like that he's saying that the Spurs can be the team to come back, you know, given his take, saying that he believes that the Spurs can come back in this series. If anybody can, it can be the San Antonio Spurs. So, okay, I'll take it. And look at this. Talk about the ticket prices, right? That have been skyrocketing. So they auctioned off some courtside tickets, right, for a celebrity sit. And it says, this courtesy of Yahoo Sports, a pair of celebrity courtside seats at game 3 of tonight's NBA Finals sold for a whopping $1 million in support of the Garden for Dreams Foundation. They said that this bid became the largest charitable donation in the foundation's history. $1 million to watch game 3 at Madison Square Garden. Wow. That's a lot of
That's
money.
crazy. That's insane.
That's way too much. I know that people are gonna want to watch their teams play, but $1 million? I don't know if I want to watch them that much.
I would never.
That's too much. And
This
look at
chat
that.
is too much.
Joe, Greg saying Joe's the pulse of Marbach. Oh my God. Please, Tony.
That's crazy.
The Drew show. What is wrong with you guys? Oh, here we go. Drew, I don't know why Drew's so mad. And like the chat's arguing with Drew. He's giving his opinion, man. It's like, I get it. You don't have to agree with the guy. And look at Salsa Verde saying, who pissed in that guy's Wheaties?
Oh man.
Oh my God. Drew's on one today. He's firing back.
He really is. He's clapping back. I'm here for it.
And look at Sam saying, Joe, can I borrow your rabbit ears to watch the game? Absolutely not. You can go buy some for $5. Come on, $5. Jeez. Like nobody acts like they can't connect an antenna to their TV now. I'm looking at you, Myra.
I can't be bothered. That's ghetto.
I told
No.
you that the other day. And what was your
I pay for
response?
streaming.
Yeah,
What?
you're like, we're gonna watch the game, ESPN. I want to go buy.
I will subscribe instead of doing that antenna shit.
And then there's this video circulating. So this one was of Wemby and his sister, and they were at a park over in New York, and they're
Mhm.
just sitting there watching, the surroundings and all that, and they're kind of drawing. Wemby's drawing out there, just taking in the day with his sister. That's cool. That's cool. At least he's just not in the room. He's out and about, taking in the sights over in New York. Thought that was pretty
Yeah.
cool. And this was via Hoops Nation. They heard it through Wemby Alien Era over on the X.
Yeah.
So I was
That's,
like, okay.
that's
What do you think
crazy.
about the alien enjoying the outdoors over there in New York City?
He better be enjoying the outdoors and thinking about how he's gonna come in this game. That's all I know. And just go touch
Oh,
some grass, gather yourself.
yeah. We also did get I asked Downtown Eddie, right? So I told Eddie,
Mhm.
I said, man, what do you think? How do you feel about tonight's game? Because he couldn't join us today. He's busy. But
Yeah. He's
Eddie
been
was
putting
on
out
the-
crazy content.
oh yeah. Eddie's on it, man. Eddie's doing his thing. But he went ahead and said, we got this, bro. He goes, one game at a time. He says he might be delusional, but he thinks that they can win both over there in New York. So, okay. I like Eddie's confidence in the team. There you go. Some positivity. Positivity.
Yeah.
And
We need that
Drew's in
because a
the
lot of
chat.
people are downing us. What?
Drew's in the chat now. And now everybody's going in on Drew. It's like, oh God. here
Y'all
we
be
go.
nice. Y'all
Y'all
are
be
making this
nice.
the
Y'all be
Drew show,
nice.
literally. Just be nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you might not agree with Drew, but I mean it's a difference of opinion. But let's be nice,
Right.
people.
Like
Let's
we're
be nice.
all we all have our own opinions and just this is what it is, y'all.
Yeah. So we have an incoming super chat.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
And this one's from Tony Ornalis. And Tony is saying, Spurs are fine. Trump will jinx the Knicks. Who knows? Hopefully. I'd like to see
Maybe.
the Spurs come back.
Yeah.
And Drew's reminding everybody that everything's blah, that they're losing everything, that San Antonio's losing everything to Austin, Dallas, and Houston.
Drew, where do you live? Are you not in San Antonio?
No, he's in Houston. I think he lives over there by the Woodlands.
Oh, you're a local over here.
Yeah, he's local. He's over there in y'all's neck of the woods, you and Mike.
Yeah.
And somebody was asking us if we had went ahead and fired Mike. I'm like, no,
Not
we have
yet.
not.
I'm just kidding.
He's enjoying He's enjoying his
His
honeymoon
honeymoon,
with
yeah,
his
with
wife.
Chica.
Yeah, they're in
Yeah.
Europe right now. They were in Rome, and I don't know where he's at now. I think he was going to go to Spain. So I think he was in Italy, but I think they moved now. They're traveling somewhere else currently. But Mikey Mendes is saying, "Good morning to the real fans out there. Today's the day." Yes, it is.
Today is the day. Today is
Today.
Spurs Day.
Oh my God, they're still todavía están peleando con la Drew show. You
Yeah.
know, déjalo, leave him alone. Like bring the monks to the game. That's what they're saying instead of the nuns.
Oh my God. I cannot with this chat.
Oh my God. You see what I'm saying, Myra? You see what I'm
I
saying?
cannot with this chat.
It's hard to keep everything going. It's hard because everybody's just going crazy now. Y'all just like you say, Myra, they're too much.
Yeah. Okay, since y'all talk, let me see. So I follow this radio show off of LA. They started as a podcast and then it turned into a radio show in LA.
Yeah.
And they I think once a week or twice, something like that, they have their listeners send in like whatever they're going through and ask for
Oh
advice.
God.
And I saw this one. I have to get a guy's
Oh
perspective on this.
God.
Okay. So I'm going to omit any names and anything. I'm just going to give y'all the gist of the situation. Because
Relationship
Joe,
advice from Myra?
not for me. You don't need it from me. Trust. I can't. I no, because you just don't want to listen to me. So anyway, so I'm going to give you the gist of the situation, and then I want you guys to tell me what you would do or how you would handle it. And I know I have a few ladies in the chat, so I want your opinion too. But mostly the guys. I just want to know how y'all would handle it or what y'all would rather do. So it says, I just found out my boyfriend of 5 years cheated on me with his coworker. I also found out that he planned on proposing to me at his master's degree graduation party. This all happened because he asked me to prepare a slideshow of photos and videos from his time in college. So he shared his favorites album with me, and he did not realize he had nudes of random girls, not his coworker, just random girls from years and years. And he didn't know that they were all the way at the bottom. She says, I stayed quiet. I acted normal. It was that happened before we were dating, but that made me question if he'd been faithful to me. So that night, I went through his phone while he was sleeping, and I discovered that he was planning on proposing to me. When I went through the homie group chat, I also found out through the group chat that he was cheating on me with his coworker. So I looked and I found text messages of them talking about quickies in the work parking lot. So what her plan is, her plan says, I've been plotting to expose him. This weekend is his graduation party, and I'm going to be there with his family, his parents, and that coworker and her husband. So she says that she is going to make this slideshow, put memories of him in college, of their dates, but she's also going to include screenshots of the text messages between him and the coworker that's going to be there with her husband. And she's going to stream it live on TikTok for the world to see. So the world can see his reaction in real time. So she plans on exposing him, not only in front of his family and friends, but in front of everyone on TikTok. And so people were saying, no, don't do that. That's a little too far. Like what he did, he did. But then, of course, you have the women who are like, yes, go ahead and expose him. He cheated on you. He doesn't care about you, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, yes, expose him. But at the same time, I would probably just be like, end it. Don't plan anything. Erase him from everything and move on with your life. Like
Yeah.
what do you get out of that other than embarrassing you? Because being cheated on is embarrassing, right? So you're embarrassing yourself, and then I don't know. I don't know. Joe, what would you do? How would you handle that? Would you expose or would you just be like, I'm done?
Just move on. Like, what's the point? That's just like a revenge game, So it's like this: you reap what you sow, right? It's all about karma. Like, it's
Right.
sometimes it's better just to be like, you know what, just move on, right? Then you
Yeah.
go out of your way to do all this kind of stuff. Then what if this happens to you? Would you like it if the shoe was on the other foot? Probably not.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
she feels embarrassed probably and degraded. So in turn, she wants to do the same to him. But kind of doing that makes you just as bad as that person. So it's like sometimes it's just better just to move on, close that chapter. Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, that is true. And also, like, people are saying it's just about views and going viral, which I get. Like, I think a lot of people are more prone to do this and like expose certain situations just to get their little like 5 minutes of fame, their little 1,000 views on TikTok.
Yeah.
um I don't know. I just thought, like, when I read it, I was like, oh my god, she's really gonna go ahead and do this. And people in the comments were like, go for it. What's your TikTok so I can watch it too? I'm like, y'all are so chismoso. Like,
Oh
y'all
my
are
god.
so chismoso. Fake
And
Killer
they're
says women are just evil.
and
That's
look at Mario
funny.
Cavazos is talking about the soccer talk. And some people don't like this topic. I'm like, okay, okay.
Oh my god, I talked about it for like 5 minutes. Shut up.
They want to get back to
God.
the sports talk. Okay, I got you. I got you.
All
And
right.
let Myra do her
So
thing too.
I
So
just thought
here
that
we
was
go.
interesting. I wanted to share with you guys.
Yeah. She's just sharing. So this is a stat that they posted out here. And this is I got this from Basketball Forever. And they're talking about the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama, and they're comparing him to Cat. And they're showing the points, per game, all that kind of stuff, rebounds per game, assists, blocks, field goal percentage, and 3-point shooting percentage. Wemby, and when you look at it in the context of who's performed better in this series overall, Cat has.
Yeah.
Even though Wemby's
Yeah.
had more points, Cats have a better overall game. He shot the ball better from beyond the arc because he's not shooting as many threes as Wemby, and he's knocking down most of them.
Right.
Wemby gets a little complacent at times too. He's just trying to go ahead and help his team win, but at the same time, you can't just be complacent and camp out at the 3-point line. You need to get inside the paint. Wemby is the tallest player out there on the court. Teams have already scouted him out. They know what he likes to do. They know he's going to go ahead and make a basketball move. If he puts that ball up so high, nobody's going to be able to swipe at that ball. They're going to
Right.
have to foul him. They're going to hit his elbows or his arms as he has the
Yeah.
ball. He's holding it up over his head. The other thing that Wemby needs to do is he needs to recognize the mismatches. He's the tallest guy out there on the court. Just shoot over these players. When people are coming over to defend you, you don't have to really make a lot of contact. You can make enough contact to create space. At that
Yeah.
point, you can go ahead and either do like a fadeaway jumper. You can go ahead and just shoot right over everyone.
Hmm.
They cannot do anything. You're the tallest guy out there. You got all that length. Use it to your advantage.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't
And
think he uses his height to his full potential.
sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. It's him trying to get in positions that he's comfortable with right out there on the
Hmm.
court. And
Yeah.
sometimes the team's not going to let you do that. So in order to go ahead and make them honest, if they're going to try to go ahead and guard you and push you out of the paint, you got to go ahead and get that floor spacing down so your other players can work and you can work. And that means knocking down shots. I think Wemby
Yeah.
needs to recognize that. Sometimes the best offense is something basic. It doesn't have to be flashy. Just go ahead and just start knocking down some jumpers. A fadeaway
Yeah.
jumper like Dirk Nowitzki. If he did that, he added that to his repertoire. Who could stop him? No one.
Right.
There
No
is
one.
nobody that's going to get up that high to go and block that shot. So it
Yeah.
doesn't always have to be a dunk. It doesn't have to be a layup. Sometimes it could just be a jumper. It could be a sky
Yeah.
hook, a baby hook. Do something out there. He needs to add another weapon to his arsenal. And I think what we've
Yeah.
seen out here from Wemby right now in this playoff series and in the playoffs in general is an incomplete Wemby. And what I mean by that is that we haven't seen him really put together his full offensive arsenal yet because he is still developing as a player. And most
Right.
players aren't going to be able to go ahead and come into their own until they've had a little bit more time in the lead. You look at players like Magic Johnson, for example, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't go and put things together until he was about 26, 27 when you saw the complete package. Same thing could be said for Wemby. I think we're
Hmm.
just seeing Wemby evolve, but he still hasn't fully shown us what he is capable of. And right now, the Spurs squad is showing you that even though they're very young and
Hmm.
they're inexperienced, it doesn't matter because they are still a very good team and their individual pieces are good enough to get them to the NBA Finals. Now,
Yeah.
Spurs fans would like to see them win some games in the NBA Finals. And I think we just have to learn to be a little bit patient. I think the Spurs have figured some things out in that last game. Maybe they're going to go ahead and utilize that moving forward into game 3, and I look forward to them having a better showing. Now, I don't know if it'll translate into a win, but regardless of whether it's a win or a loss, you still have a lot of things you can be proud of as a Spurs fan that this team,
Yeah.
as young as they are, got all the way to the NBA Finals We just want to see him win a game or two.
Yeah, and I think as fans, that's what we want, right? You want to see your team win. But yeah, I think you're right. I think Wemby is still trying to figure out what works best for him and how he can use it. And of course, he's going to use these games to try and navigate that and learn that as much as possible. So, like I've always said, if we win, great. And if we don't, that's good too, because it's just only going to make us better for the coming seasons.
Yeah, and look at Hanover Fist has seen. He says he hasn't seen a pick and roll all series. Yeah, I mean that's the thing with the Spurs is that Mitch kind of has made this team a one-dimensional team where they're very
Mm-hmm.
predictable. They don't have a
Mm-hmm.
lot to their offensive arsenal. It's either just give it to Castle, go ahead and let Dylan Harper do his thing, Wemby, and then you have the complementary pieces. And I think one of the things that the Spurs sorely need is they need Fox. De'Aaron Fox has to have a good game. He's one of these veteran players that you have on the team, and we have yet to see him have a really good game in this series. He needs to step up and he needs to go ahead and stop deferring the ball to Wemby and start shooting. If Wemby's
Yeah.
not feeling it early on, stop giving him the ball because it's a wasted possession. Sometimes you have to learn that, you know what, maybe the best offense is for you to go ahead and take that shot. Take the shot, start knocking them down, open up the floor spacing a little bit because now they're going to have to come out and defend you because you have the hot hand. That will in turn give Wemby his time to go ahead and work inside the paint and maybe get an alley oop, get himself going, start feeling it, and then he can start getting in rhythm and start knocking down some shots. So by Fox being a little bit complacent at times, I think it's a detriment to the team. I think he needs to go
Yeah.
ahead and just stop deferring the ball to Wemby and start shooting the ball. Start shooting it. And that way it opens up the game for everybody else. He's one of the veterans on the team. And I think you look at him and you, as a Spurs fan, you're disappointed in what he's been able to do out there. And he's actually this player that's getting the most, let's say, garnering the most pay, right? He's getting the
Yeah.
highest paid player that you have out there on the team for him to not be showing up. It's a little disappointing. Look, right on cue. That's what Hanover Fist is saying. He goes, Fox been disappointing for me
Yeah.
in all series. So I agree with him. He has been disappointing. And
Yeah.
Mikey
Mikey Mendez
Mendez,
says if we have Fox and Wemby on the floor at the same time, we'll lose.
you know what?
I mean,
Is he wrong?
where's the lie? Where's
Where's
the
the lie?
lie?
But you see, here's the thing, Mikey, is like if you have them both on the floor at the same time, Fox needs to stop deferring to Wemby and start taking those shots. Like that last second shot that they had when they were down 105, 104 to the Knicks was what's ultimately the final score of game 2. And Fox gives it to Wemby. Fox should have just taken that shot. Stop deferring to Wemby and just take the shot. You had a better shot than Wemby did. I mean, Wemby, he did the best he could, but he just wasn't in rhythm. He just wasn't feeling it. I just didn't feel like that was the right move to make. It should have been Fox
Yeah.
to take that shot. And look, the Spurs need to give Fox the same shot as Brunson. Yeah, no lies detected. Because the thing with Fox is that people are saying that he still has that nagging high ankle sprain. And that's why he hasn't been
Oh
playing
yeah.
up to the billing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I get that. But then again, you look at all the other players on each team, and everybody's banged up and playing through injury. They have some type of
Yeah.
injury, some nagging, either a shoulder
Pain,
hurting,
some
knee hurting,
discomfort, something. Yeah.
something. I mean, you just got to play through it. I know Fox might not be at 100%, but here's other things he can do out there on the court besides go ahead and try to be explosive and with this speed, because he is one of the fastest players out there on the court. But you can go ahead and distribute the ball. The ball needs to get out, in my opinion, the ball needs to get out of Castle's hands, put it in Fox's hands, let him be the facilitator. I
Hmm.
love Castle, but Castle is just too out of control. He turns the ball over too many times. And the Knicks players know this. They just go up there and they start pressuring him. And
Yeah.
soon enough, he turns the ball over because he's trying to put the ball between his legs and trying to do all this. And sometimes the best move you can make is, like I said, it's not the flashy play, it's a pass. It's a bounce
Yeah.
pass.
Just give it up.
And
Yeah.
that's it. That's the best play that you can do at that time. It's comes down to fundamental basketball, the basics. And again, I think the Spurs at times they get a little bit too complacent. They get upset, they get frustrated, and that's when the hero ball comes out. They start wanting to go ahead and play the isolation ball off the dribble, all that kind of stuff. And when they start doing that, it turns into poor shot selection. They're one and done. They can't get their rebounds. They're not getting second and third chance opportunities. As many, they're not getting as many of those as the Knicks are. And the Spurs
Yeah.
have had trouble rebounding the ball in this series. If it's just one and done, they're just running the other way. And then they're trying to have to stop the Knicks. And that's the problem, is that they've been having some trouble getting those stops against the Knicks, especially when you're coming into that fourth quarter.
Right. Do you
So
think that when you said that they get like I know you said something about like they get frustrated and stuff. Do you think that has to come with their age and maturity? That they're not that they not that they're not experienced, that's not the word I'm looking for. Um just that they're I guess they let it get to them because of how young they are. Do you think that that plays a big role in it?
I guess in the years past, you could say their inexperience would have been a detriment to them, right?
Yeah.
But if that same mantra was something that we looked at, and it was something that was said before the playoff series even started, right? Any playoff series started with the Spurs before they even knew the opponent was going to be Portland. It was all, this
Hmm.
team is too young, they're too inexperienced, they're not going to be able to get past, the second round. And they did. They beat the
Yeah.
Minnesota Timberwolves in a tough drag out match there because it was a dogfight. Then they
Right.
come and they face Oklahoma City, another one. This was very physical, series there, and they were able to go ahead and get past OKC, the defending champs, and move on to the finals. Nobody thought they were going to be good enough to get to the finals because they were too young. You can't say that anymore. You can't say they're too young. The thing that you can say, though, at times, and we've seen it here, is that the inexperience of them not being here could be a factor. But saying that they're too young now, it's you can't say that anymore.
You can't use that
You
anymore, that
can't use that
excuse. Yeah.
anymore. But the
Yeah.
team is very good. They're good enough to go ahead and get all the way to the finals. Now, the
Hmm.
only thing is that at times we see some of that maybe inexperience rearing its ugly head
Hmm.
because they haven't been here before. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. If they haven't been here
Yeah.
before, they really don't know what to expect. So they're not familiar with the pressure, right?
Right. Yeah,
The
that's what I
Knicks
meant.
are.
Yeah.
The Knicks are familiar with, hey, we've been through these playoff battles before, but they hadn't been to the finals. Now they've gotten over that hump and they're in the finals, but they
Hmm.
have a chiseled group with them that's been together a little bit longer, I think, than the
Right.
Spurs group has been. So it's just the Spurs learning as they go, and that's the
Yeah.
thing. How well are they going to adjust? And again, when you face adversity, it's how you're going to respond. And I think that's the thing that the Spurs have done throughout this whole playoff series is when they faced adversity, they've answered the call. And right now they're facing adversity as they're down 0-2, right? They're down 2 games to the Knicks. They haven't won here
Yeah.
on their home court. I think right now all the pressure falls under the Knicks, right? Because they want to have a great performance in front of their hometown crowd or at Madison Square Garden. So now I think the Spurs have the opportunity to play a little bit looser. I'm looking for them to go ahead and start the game off strong against the Knicks and hopefully get a win. I
Yeah.
want them to have a good showing because again, the pressure's on the Knicks, and that might play a factor from a mental perspective, and where the Spurs can play a
Yeah.
little bit looser.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It says, look at Mario Cavasso says the Spurs are missing Mike Jimenez, pendejadas to flourish in the finals, a critical piece that's missing. No, hombre.
We'll blame Mike.
Spurs in five. That was Mike's thing. Spurs in five. And look, Hanover Fest says we're good enough to get there. We good enough to win. True.
Period.
Things can stranger things have happened. Like I said,
Yeah.
you look at some teams that have gone down 0-2 in the finals and gone on to win. They showed the 0-6 Heat, and they were showing the Cavaliers as well. That went 0-2, down 0-2, and still ultimately were able to win. Maybe that could
Yeah.
be the Spurs. Why not? You go down 0-2, you even the series, you win 2 games over in Madison Square Garden. You come back home and you play a pivotal game 5. And what if you win that game? And then you go back to not to OKC, but to Madison Square Garden, and the Knicks win game 6. And then you come back for a game 7. It could very well play out that way. Everybody
Yeah.
still do they still believe in the corgi? The corgi called it in 7 games.
I know. The corgi missed one and they're like, put the corgi down. They don't trust
Yes.
the corgi anymore.
I was ready to put the corgi over there at the fire station.
Oh my God.
And we do have some stuff coming in from the media share. So I'll
Oh
go ahead
yeah.
and share this. Thank you guys for being interactive with us. We greatly appreciate you. So this just came in from one of our listeners here, and they're just showing a video that was being being played here. And they're just showing Castle's reaction there. That's pretty funny. And this is the angle that they were talking about when Wemby's going up the court and he passes the ball straight at Castle's back, and Castle's just like not
Oh,
aware that the ball's coming towards him until
at
it's too late.
all. Oh,
Then he turns around,
and it's
and
too
at that
late.
point, he has already fouled Brunson, and he's going to the
Yeah.
line.
Look at his face. He looks so disappointed.
Yeah, he should be disappointed because it's like,
Yeah.
but these things are tough to watch,
Yeah.
but it is part of the growing process, right? You make mistakes like this, and all you can do is just like move on from it. You can't change what happens in the past, but you can change what happens moving
What we
forward.
do tonight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like,
Yeah. We'll see what they do tonight.
yeah, you got to put that out of your head. Okay, you made a mistake, you got to move on. Oh, and somebody shared this. What was this? Oh God. They said this is for you, Myra,
Oh God. Come on.
because you're an Astros fan.
Let's go Astros.
Y'all are still with that?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And this is from the media share as well. They're sharing this.
Yeah.
The Necios, the soccer fans
The soccer
win.
fans.
Yeah. So there
Why
you
don't
go.
we talk soccer on here?
I don't know.
Is
Mike
it
doesn't
not
like talking.
loved?
Mike doesn't like talking soccer. He says that
Why?
it's too ethnic for him.
I was gonna say something,
He's not down
but
con la gente. He's not down con la gente.
I'll shut up.
Ay, Myra.
I didn't say it. That's why I said I'll shut up.
Ay.
It would be fun to talk all sports. Like, yes, I love my Spurs and basketball and stuff, but we can talk soccer.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not really
can.
into it, but I'll learn.
I'll probably go ahead and invite Kush back, so maybe we can go ahead and talk about the World Cup, see what they got as far as their
Oh,
coverage
they're
over
doing
there.
a lot. They're doing a
Yeah,
lot for the World Cup. Y'all go follow Apollo on
Apollo
Instagram
Media.
and
Yeah.
yeah, Apollo Media on Instagram and on the X. They're
I,
doing a lot of coverage for the World Cup this week.
yeah, I want to go ahead and get them to kind of share their coverage with us a little bit. Like we get them on so they can talk about what they've been doing as far as their coverage
Yeah.
goes for the World Cup. But I also wanted to get them in here so we can go ahead and talk about Astros baseball because there's a lot of Astros fans here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
So it's like we could go ahead and do that. We could do that. But, not only talk about the World Cup, but other things that are going
Other
on.
sports.
Yeah,
Yeah.
other
The
sports.
Astros, they've disappointed me as of
Nah,
recently. But
you still mad
it's
at them?
okay. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. Um they've been playing like ass recently, but it's fine. I'm still a fan. I'm a Houston girl through and through, except for basketball. So I'm gonna ride with them to the end. I just don't think I think we expected the Astros to be the World Series Astros that we had years ago, and they've let us down as a fan base every single year. We also had a lot of injuries and stuff like that, so we just gotta be
Yeah.
patient. We'll be back to World Series Astros soon.
Oh, Mikey Mendez is saying, I'm sure a certain someone is dying to talk curling. They're referring to Mike talking about how bad curling was, and we're like, hey, we liked curling in the Olympics. You know that
My
one
God.
sport where they have that little round stone disc, right?
Hmm.
And then they
Hmm.
just push it down, and they have that
Yeah.
where they go ahead and use the squeegee, and they're
Yeah.
just to the ice. To me, it's relaxing. It's like there's something about it that's calming. You like watching, you're like, hey, this is pretty interesting. Mike was the one that was hating on that whole thing.
Yeah.
Look at the
Dang, we
Astros have
got
a
some
losing record.
Astros.
Good.
God, y'all are serious. I know they
Oh
lost to
my.
the Athletics yesterday, 5-0.
Yeah, I get the
Mhm.
notifications for the Astros as well as the like Rangers and the Red Sox. Red Sox is my team. But look at here we go. There's a video that's circulating courtesy of Don Harris here from News 4 San
Oh,
Antonio.
yesterday.
Yeah, and they're just showing the Spurs, reporting to work at Madison Square Garden. They look like they're in good spirits. So
Yeah,
hopefully this will translate into a win for them. You can't change again what happened in those other two games. Just
right.
come out have a better showing in this one.
We're starting over. We're starting
Yeah,
fresh. Let's see what they do. Jason Garcia, who's taller, Myra or Jose Altuve? Not
I
too
don't know. I
much on
think Myra's. I
Altuve.
think Myra's
Okay,
taller.
shut up.
I think you are taller than him.
Whatever. How tall is he? Let's Google.
And look at William Van Beckham says the Spurs are going to win the next two. I hope you're right. I like the confidence. But you know what else happened here?
Hmm.
Somebody paid to go ahead and have a billboard show up in New York. It was the people from
What?
Rico's Cheese, right? The guys from Rico's Cheese. They went ahead and put "Go Spurs Go," so you can see that over there in New York City. There's a billboard
Nice.
representation there. So I like it. I like it.
Jose Altuve is 5'6", so he is
No,
taller
he
than
is
me.
not.
That's what Google
He is
says.
not.
It says 5'6".
On a good day, he's 5'6". That brother is not 5'6".
He is 5'6". He's not
No,
that short.
he's shorter than that.
He is not that short.
5'6". No mames con eso.
And he is currently the shortest player that's active
At
in
5'6".
MLB
What?
at five
No,
six.
that brother's not 5'6". He like
He
five
is
three.
5'6".
He's five
He is
three.
not 5'3". I've seen him on the field. He is taller than me.
No,
He
I
is
mean, you
5'6".
say
I believe that he's 5'6".
he's 5'5".
Oh,
And look at Hanover Fist says Rico's keeping it 100, even though they responsible for the SAOB city. What do you say,
oh
Myra?
God.
Goodness.
Goodness.
Fake cheese. 5'6"
Stop
on
the
heels.
cap.
Yeah.
I'm just telling y'all what Google said, okay?
No,
But I
that
have
brother is
seen
not
him
five
up
six.
close. He is 5'6".
No, absolutely not.
Oh my God. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all leave
And
Altuve alone.
look at Dylan Harper. And this is a
Harper.
yeah, and this is from BetMGM. They put a rookie, one of the youngest players in the NBA, zero playoff experience in college, and he's the only player on the Spurs not playing scared.
His reactions take me out every time. I love watching him play. The way he reacts and like his facial
Oh
expression.
yeah,
Jason Garcia. He's shorter than my green trash can. Shut up. Y'all are so annoying.
he's shorter than the green trash can. And
Whatever.
I know everybody feels a certain way about like Colin Coward and all that, but he was on the Colin Coward show, and he had a guest there with him, and they were kind of talking about the Spurs,
Mhm.
and he was kind of talking about the same thing like I was talking about. Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson all had growing pains as well in the playoffs, and you didn't really see the complete version of them until later on in their careers. So this is much the same thing that Colin Coward was kind of saying about Wemby. We haven't seen the complete version of Wemby as of yet. And what do y'all think about that? I think we lost Myra.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. She's
No, I'm
back
good.
now.
I'm here. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah. Damn
Okay.
spammers calling you.
It was my dad.
You're like, we're about to end the show early, Joe. Right. I don't know if I lost you. I can't hear you now. I lost your audio. Oh, yeah. There we go. Tragic Johnson. You remember Mexican Jr. Harper better than Wemby. Altuve has to jump to, to hit a sinker. They can't stand Coward's pompous assery. Yeah, I mean, I don't care for the dude either, but I mean, he did have some good points, is all I was saying. He brought up some good points there. And also, we have a sighting here from our good friends over at the Billy Madison show. So Billy Madison and the boys, they have that over there in the studio right now. Go make sure you follow them and listen to them as well. They got a good show going on. He's saying, "Go Spurs, go!" Billy Madison show. I like it. I like it, Billy. Yeah, I know, I know. They don't like Coward. I think I lost Myra. Hopefully she'll come back here. I don't know what's going on. Lost the audio for Jason Garcia. Can you hear me now? Right? And we have a incoming chat here, and this one's from GC3 underscore underscore. He goes, Jordan didn't have growing pains as an individual. He was just running the cocaine bulls in the first 6 seasons. She's frozen. No, she's coming back. She's coming back. Oh gosh. She's trying to come back. There she is. Now she's having some problems. There she is. She's hopefully she comes back here.
Can y'all hear me? Hold on, because I'm
I
having
can hear you.
issues. Okay,
I
hold on
can
one
hear you.
second.
And Mario says, nobody called in, Joe. No, nobody called in. You had an opportunity to call in. People ask, I want to call in. What's the number? And then I give you all the number and you all get shy and don't want to call in. That happens all the time. Damn, look at the price now. Price has gone up. And this is how much it costs now. It says, good news for Knicks fans still looking to get a ticket tonight. Look at on Sunday, the asking price for a ticket was $6,185. As of today, the ticket price has gone down a little bit, $4,937. And this is courtesy of Yahoo Sports. So you can still come in if you want a discounted price, but it's still going to run you a little under $5,000 for a ticket just to see Game 3 of the NBA Finals. And look at this. Cobra 6954 says Harper is a mix of Robert Horry and Kobe Bryant. Give the guy the full ball. Give the guy the ball. Let him loose. I agree. I think Mitch should go ahead and give Harper a little bit more run. Jason says Myra is the strong but silent type. And Jason Largen is saying he saw that on Sports Center this morning. Oh hell no! With those prices, I feel you. Plus plus the fees. That's a lot of money. Is 180K life-changing money here in SA? It is. That's life-changing money. And Altron said 19. If you're poor, yeah. 180K is a good amount of money for anybody if you're wanting to go ahead and invest that or make some type of change in your life. It goes a long way. People can do a lot with that money. And let's see. We can get Myra back on here. There she is. You back? Can we hear you?
Am I good?
Still can't hear you. There we are. Now I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with this iPad. Mike is intervening from wherever he's at. I'm a firm believer.
We need a super chat so we can get Myra a new iPad.
Shut up. My iPad is just fine. Just had a little glitch.
Let's say, how old is it? If it's over 3 or 4 years old, it needs to be updated.
Actually, it's not. It's 2 years old.
Okay. It's aging out. It's aging out.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
And there we go. This is Jason Garcia. He says Myra is having the same problem as Mike. Dang, Houston Cable.
Mike has T-Mobile internet. I have Xfinity. Mine is just fine.
Myra's on Mike's Cricket internet.
No, that's Mike over there in Conroe. We have the good stuff over here in Humble.
Mike's on that Conroe internet. You're out in the sticks in Conroe.
He really is. Like they really like. I'm not joking when I say there is nothing in Conroe.
There's nothing.
Like absolutely nothing. Especially in the area where he lives, because I work in that area. You really are in the middle of nowhere. Like you have to drive a bit to get to civilization, basically.
To get some groceries or coffee or anything. Yeah. But I was thinking about that. Maybe the best thing for Mike to do is to go ahead and get that Starlink internet out there from Elon. Because
maybe
that T-Mobile, whatever he's got internet, that Wi-Fi, that 5G internet, that ain't working, man.
No, it's not. Because he's always having some kind of issues.
It is. It's the internet that he has. Tell him you got to get rid of it.
But
Get a
my
bunch of.
I need to unconnect my phone from my iPad, but it was because my dad called me, so it messed up my iPad with all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah,
You got it together. You brought it back.
I
You
got it
brought it back.
together. Yes, like the Spurs tonight.
They're gonna get it together. That's your
They're gonna
prediction.
get it together. That's my prediction that they're gonna get it together.
They're gonna win.
They're gonna win. They're gonna win by 20.
Man, look at this. This is coming in hot right now. This is what it's like around Madison Square Garden at this point in
What?
time, as far as the security is concerned.
Dang.
They got a big old fence and everything. In lieu of the president, Mr. Trump going out there to see the game for the NBA Finals Game 3. That's one view, and they have another one.
I
Let's go and
still don't
check.
understand why he's going. Like, why are you going?
I don't know. He likes to go to these sporting events, even like UFC and all that. So
Just
they
to be
have like
seen.
this huge gate now out there separating everything. So they're really trying to go ahead and like put a perimeter around the whole area.
Yeah.
So no watch party, no watch party outside the arena, but it'll be at Bryant Park. That's what everybody is saying.
Jason, go get a better cable provider. Actually, they just provide internet, not cable. Okay.
Mike lives in the Children of the Corn area,
He does. He really does.
and I'm getting texted together. Oh, over here in this group chat, they're texting us all
What?
together. Sorry about that.
Oh,
They're saying
you're
Myra get
fine.
better cable. He's a fan of the Knicks.
Not too much on my cable.
Oh, yeah, they were saying that Trump going to be out there watching the game. Maybe that brings bad luck to the Knicks. I don't know. We'll see.
Hopefully. We'll see. Are we doing a show after or no?
I don't know tonight. We're going to see how I'm feeling tonight because I'm telling you right now, I'm out here doing the show, but I am on fumes. I am tired. It's like
Yeah.
it's starting to get to me. That's why I'm like, we're gonna have some training here. So I'm gonna get you trained so you can go ahead and help me with all the other stuff. And Sean and Alex and everybody else, we're gonna need like a whole village to keep the ball
A
rolling over
production
here.
crew.
The production
Because
crew
Joe is
behind the
a
scenes.
one man band.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm feeling it now. It's like I'm gonna be on vacation. I'm gonna be enjoying my time out there on the beach. Maybe Myra come out and join us for a day or so. You know?
Probably not though. So yesterday, I'm in a group chat with some friends and
Yeah.
we're gonna go to the race park on Friday.
Oh,
We're gonna go
nice.
watch some horse races, and then after that we're gonna go to this little country club that's in that
You can
area
go bet on the
that night.
ponies.
Go bet on the ponies.
That's
And
right. There
then
you go.
Saturday, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen Saturday? I don't know.
Okay.
But I know Friday for sure I'll be in the race park.
There you go. Put a
Yeah.
bet on the ponies for me. Let's see you win.
All right, I
I'll
got you.
send you
I
some
got
fetty.
you.
I'll be like, Myra, bet 20 on the pony for me. You're gonna be like, which
Okay.
pony you gonna bet on? You could be like,
Right?
I like the spotted one.
The prettiest
The
one.
pretty one.
Saturday I may go downtown and see what the World Cup stuff is talking about.
Oh God.
Because downtown is crazy. I just want to go look and get some content and show you
Yeah.
guys, probably bring it on the show, show you what the atmosphere is here in
What the
Houston,
vibe is.
what the vibes are. Yeah. Because I know, like I said, I know Apollo is doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But I just want to go see. I want to go see myself. There was a meme that says, what did it say? They're like, it's time to lock in because all of the Latino papis are gonna be in town or something like that. I was like, let me go
Oh,
see.
so you're out, you're not gonna go get content. You're trying to go look for prospects.
I'm gonna go get content.
Prospect
Okay.
watch.
Now, what happens when I'm getting the content? That's a different story.
That's
Okay.
prospect watch. No mames, man.
Nah, no, the roster has been put away until further
What did
notice.
they only speak Spanish? You fluent in Spanish?
I
¿Hablas
teach in
español?
Spanish. Hablo español.
All right. Un
Sí.
poquito?
No, mucho. You know, oddly enough, Spanish is my first language. Spanish
Really?
is my yeah, I didn't learn English until I was like in the second grade. And then I ended up just talking Spanish. And so just talking English. And then my Spanish, it was just in the back burner. So I ended up like getting an accent and it was this whole thing. And then when I became a teacher, if you're bilingual, you get paid a lot more. So I was like, I need to fix my Spanish. So I became bilingual, and now I just teach in Spanish. So
Okay.
I've gone a lot better.
So you can
Yeah.
read the chat if it comes in español. Lo puedes leer.
Yes.
All right.
Puedo leer. Yes.
All
Puedo
right.
leer el mensaje en español. Mhm.
Mira. Okay. Impressed. All
Okay.
right. All
Okay.
right.
I'm not a no sabo. There is no sabo over here.
Okay. I know Spanish un poquito. No,
Un
just
poquito.
playing. Look at what they're saying.
Shut up.
He's gonna be the jockey on the horse. Man, we both got kicked out. What is going on?
What is going on today?
Like YouTube mad at us. And look at this is funny.
Mm.
Mario Cavazos, Myra, do you like Bad Bunny and Peso Pluma? Joe is a fan. Hell no.
I like Peso Pluma more than I like Bad Bunny, but I do like them both. I'm like Mexicana at heart, for real.
You know what? I ain't a fan of either one. I don't give a damn about that. Carol G and all that. I'm like, who's that? I don't know who that is.
Jason Garcia, she's looking for a sugar daddy. I don't need a sugar daddy. I have my own sugar. I got my own money. Okay.
Oh my God. Sugar Daddy.
I'm just saying, I don't need that. No. Especially not from Houston. They're for the streets.
Stop it.
What do y'all think never mind. Let me shut up. Let me just stop talking
Stop it.
before
No,
I get a text message. I'm gonna
You're
shut up.
sounding over here jaded. Like, stop it. Moving on to more
Moving on.
positive things.
Yes. Moving on.
How many of your kids are not silver teeth? Oh, Jason, stop it.
Y'all are gonna get me fired. Stop asking about the silver tooth children. Stop it.
She already misses them.
I do though. Low key, I do. I was cleaning out my so I packed all my whole classroom, right? And I put it in my car and I was finally like unpacking my trunk. And so I have a box with all the things that they've given me throughout the year. So they write me letters and they do pictures and all that. Mind you, they're like 6. And one of them, it's so funny because during Teacher Appreciation Week, there was a day where they were like, oh, draw a picture of your teacher for your teacher. And this student, I love her so much. She drew me in the starter pack with the hoodie.
Oh,
And
God.
then in school, I wear a crossbody because I had to have like my walkie and my keys and my badge and everything. So I just put on a crossbody. So I have my hoodie, my crossbody. I always wear chucks and jeans to work. That's just my fit because you don't want to be comfortable. And so she drew all of that. And then she drew me with because I usually wear my hair curly hair and my glasses, my nose piercing and tattoos, everything she included in the drawing. I was like, oh my God, I miss my babies.
I told you all Sour Patch Kids.
Oh yeah. Not silver tooth.
All right, we're gonna have this one last super chat come in here.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
And Sam Salinas says $5. Thank you, Sam. He goes for Matt Gomez to run correspondence from the World Cup in Houston. Okay. I didn't know my boy was out there. All right.
Well, he said he was going to come on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, true. I have to remember that.
So maybe
now.
he can get some content.
Yeah, get some content. Maybe you don't have to go out there, so no prospect watching over there for you.
I'm still gonna go. I'm still going.
Why?
Just
Why?
to see.
Why?
Just to see. I just want to see. Can I just see?
Yes.
I just want to window shop.
Oh my God. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and end the show. But Myra, where can they follow you on social?
So you can follow me on at Myra Chronicles on the X. And then I actually made my Instagram public and I've been a lot more active on stories. So if you want to follow me in my shenanigans, I'm posting a lot more on there. It's at that chick Myra for my personal, and then you can follow at Myra Chronicles for my business one.
Look
on
at
Instagram.
that. 2,748 followers. Getting closer to 3.
And you know what's so funny? I posted that picture of me and Kush at the Astros game, and I lost so many followers.
Really?
Yes, I lost like 15.
That's not a lot.
Well, that's still losing followers. I was like, what? And Kush was like, we proved the theory is right that when girls post pictures with guys, like a lot of the guys either unfollow or they don't like or anything like that. It was funny.
It happens, but hey, go ahead and follow her. Maybe we can get her
Yes.
back up to closer to 3,000. So, and then what are you
3K.
gonna do when you hit 3,000? What are you gonna do? Celebrate?
I'll celebrate. No, I'm gonna celebrate when I hit 5.
You're not gonna hit
5 is the goal.
3,000. You got to celebrate. Do something.
Yeah, I'll see what I do.
Maybe take a picture with the balloons. You know that they put out 3,000.
Jason Garcia, she'll be looking for her daddy. You know what? I can't even. I'm like, just,
God.
I had one. It is what it is. Y'all stop being messy. Like, it is what it is. We're moving on.
Yeah, we're moving on. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and end the show, and
Yes.
we'll see you all tomorrow. Maybe we'll do the show after the game tonight. If it's a Spurs win, we do the show, Myra. Right? If it's a loss,
If they
not
win?
too much. Yes, if they win.
But for sure, though, don't text me at freaking 9:00 and I'm already in my pajamas talking about you want to do the show.
No,
So
if
we're
they
gonna do the
win,
show
we
if they're
do the
winning?
show. If they
Okay.
win, we do the show.
Okay.
You could do the show in your pajamas. Just put a jersey on. Nobody's gonna see.
That is true.
Right?
Okay.
Just put the jersey
see,
on.
okay.
Everybody's just gonna see you from here on up.
That's true. Okay. So if they win, we'll do the show. If not, we won't.
Yeah. If not, we just stay asleep.
We stay asleep. We go in the night. Okay.
Exactly. Look at Mexican Junior says, does she follow back? LOL.
No, I don't. I don't.
Does she follow back? Oh God. All right. Well, we'll see you boys
Okay.
tomorrow. Maybe after the game, if the Spurs win, me and Myra will be on, talk about it for a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
But that's about all the time I have for today. I'm tired. It's gonna be a long day. I got 4 days to go. I'll just make it to Thursday, and then Friday I'm off, and I'm headed to Corpus. I could do it.
You can do it. You got this. You got this.
All right. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. We're
All right.
out. Peace.
Bye, y'all.